Alright, today we're going to be talking about apartments in Chiang Mai. But first, if you want more tips, tricks, and other videos from us, be sure to subscribe.
So in total, we've lived in Chiang Mai for nearly a year.
In 2017 and 2018, we were in Chiang Mai for 6 months, and then again this year, in 2019, we've been here for 5 months.
And Chiang Mai is a great place for people to come and live from all around the world.
It's super popular for digital nomads looking for a place to work online with great internet and a really active community. It's also pretty popular for people from all around the world to retire here because the cost of living is so low. And it's also a really great spot for teachers. So whether you teach English online or you teach in a Thai school or an international school, there are a ton of teachers living here in Chiang Mai.
So if you're thinking about moving to Chiang Mai, you're probably wondering, how do I find an apartment? How much does it cost? And what does an apartment look like?
So today in this video, we're gonna bring you through all of that. We're gonna show you a tour of our apartment here in Chiang Mai. We're also gonna go through how we found it. And we're going over everyone's favorite subject, how much does it all cost? So, without further ado, let's get started. Hello and welcome to our home. I'm going to take you on a tour of our apartment here in Chiang Mai. It's going to go really quick because essentially we have 2 living spaces here. We've got the kitchen, dining room, and living room all in one, and a bedroom and bathroom over here. So let's start with the kitchen. As you can see, it is much smaller than a traditional Western style kitchen. We literally have no counter space to chop on, so we usually have to use our little table here. But it's going to be really, really difficult to find any sort of kitchen with a stove or a traditional 4-burner stovetop. We're actually quite lucky with this 2-burner stove. Last year in our apartment, we had like a portable 1-burner induction cooker. So this is really nice. We've also got this nice big full-size pretty much refrigerator, which is great. And another thing to point out is this crate of water right here. As you probably know, in Thailand, the water is not safe to drink from the tap. So you're gonna have to find a way to get purified drinking water. A lot of buildings in Thailand will have a water delivery service. We get 3 of these delivered a week. We drink a lot of water. And once you're done with the bottles, you put them right back in the crate and they collect them and reuse them. So there's no waste involved with that, which is awesome. So if you come over here, yep, this is our super small dining room area, and we actually also use it as a home office. We've been working from here quite often. And our living room over here as well. We've got a TV which came with the apartment and our couch. And if you come over here, we've got a balcony that opens up. And the great thing about this apartment is our area is super quiet, which is a really great find. One thing I will point out over here is a lot of times apartments will have a washer/dryer on the balcony. Ours does not, unfortunately, so we have to bring our laundry to a laundromat and have them do it for us. Another quick thing to point out is we've got this really great, strong air conditioning unit, which, let me tell you, it is a must-have in the hot, sticky, humid weather here in Thailand. So, we've kind of covered this space, and next we're going to take you into the bedroom. So if you come over here, we've got a nice, big, comfortable bed and a lot of natural light in here, which is super nice. Little vanity for just storing stuff. This actually just becomes more of like a place for me to throw things. And in here is our bathroom and shower. Pretty fun stuff, I know. Another thing to point out about this apartment is everything from the pillows to the bedspread and sheets to the lovely canvases on the wall came with this apartment. That's not always the case. Our apartment last year was pretty bare, so it really just depends on what you're looking for. But yeah, all this stuff came with our apartment, which is pretty cool. So now that you've seen our living area, our room, all that good stuff, we're gonna show you the rest of our building. So this apartment is actually 7 stories tall, and it comes with a pool, a gym, and some common spaces. So let's go take a look at that.
But first we need a wardrobe change.
All right, we're all changed and ready to go. Let's hit it. All right, let's go see the gym and the pool. All right, welcome to our gym. It is small, but it's packed with stuff. We've got a treadmill, we've got some free weights we can get our lift on, and some other machines as well. So we try to stay in shape while we're here. And here's our pool. It's pretty nice to cool off on a hot day. Are you flexing?
Not yet. All right, so now that we've shown you our apartment and our building, let's talk about how to find an apartment in Chiang Mai.
There's actually a few ways to go about this. And Chiang Mai, like we said, is a super popular place for people from all over the world to come and live, whether for just a month or a year. And it's quite easy to find these short-term leases. So one way you can find them is to search on some Facebook groups. There's a few out there, and sometimes people will list an apartment that they want to sublease. Another way is you can look on Airbnb. Every once in a while, you'll find a really good deal for a month or 2 months at a time. Typically, they're on the shorter end. But the third option is what we've done both times we've lived in Chiang Mai, and that is going through a realtor. So this is actually a free service, and what the realtor will do is you'll tell them everything you're looking for in an apartment. You'll tell them your price point, you know, the area you want to live in, and maybe other amenities you want, like a pool or a gym. And they will bring you on a tour of a handful of buildings, and you can walk through the apartments and decide which one you would like to live in. It's super easy because it takes just an hour or 2, and by the end of the meeting, you'll likely have a lease signed, which is awesome.
So now we're going to touch on the thing that everybody wants to talk about, money.
One reason that a lot of people move to Chiang Mai in the first place is that the cost of living is relatively low. And let me start by saying that in the last few years, Chiang Mai has become more and more popular for people from all over the world to come and live here. So prices are going up. In fact, last year, we were living in almost the same exact area we are now, and we were paying significantly less money for an apartment. So prices, even in the last year, have gone up.
And for this apartment that we've shown you, it costs us 18,000 baht per month, which is about $570 US per month.
And I'm gonna interject here, and we're gonna get lots of comments, I'm sure, about the price. And let me start by telling you that our apartment is super well located, so we can walk just about everywhere we wanna go. It's super comfortable, and we work from home quite often, which was what we were looking for. And it was well within our budget. How much people pay for their apartment is a very personal thing, and we could pay significantly more for a bigger space with more amenities, or we could find something way cheaper that's maybe located a bit out of town or maybe isn't so nice of a place. I would say if you're looking for a super low budget apartment in Chiang Mai, you could probably find one for around $200 a month. That is probably going to be quite far from town, and you might not be looking at the same amenities or, you know, the same type of space that we have. You can also pay close to $1,000 for a really posh, really luxurious apartment. So it really ranges, and like we said, prices are going up, especially in the popular neighborhoods.
Also, the amount that you pay per month depends on the length of your lease. Initially, we signed up for a 3-month lease, but if we were to sign up for a year-long lease, we would be paying significantly less per month.
A lot less, actually. And so basically, the longer you stay, the less money you're gonna pay each month. We are about to conclude the tour of our apartment, but first, one thing we want to briefly mention is...
Utilities and internet.
Yeah, utilities and internet. That's another cost that you might want to factor in when you are considering moving to Chiang Mai, because depending on your building, depending on your lifestyle, it can actually add up.
Boring.
Yeah, it is kind of boring, so I'm not going to go into any more detail, but we do have an article that details everything you need to know about moving to Chiang Mai, tips, tricks, costs, about everything. So we're linking it below, and go check it out if you want more information about moving to this awesome city. But without further ado, we are gonna kick you out because we got work to do. So we hope you enjoyed the tour, and there's the door. I'm recording you.
Here's my merman impression.
What was that?
It was lots of water.